Today is kind of a
joyous episode?
I want a joyous episode. I would say kind of a spinoff to one of our past episodes about purpose. And this one is more centered and tailored around cultivating joy in our lives, right? So let's say we found our purpose, right? We know what we're doing. How do we keep up the joy momentum train?
Finding joy in your journey.
And when we're trying to figure it out.
Before you start, don't you want to celebrate a small win before we talk about how to celebrate small wins?
Yes. So I don't remember which past episode it was, I mentioned a statistic that I heard on another podcast, and it's something about only 1% of podcasts out there actually make it to episode 21. And this is our 21st episode. So I'm super proud of that. And I am super proud of the journey that we have been on to get here.
Super proud of us.
And super proud of what the future has for us. So we have technically made it into the 1% of podcasters. But we're not going to sit here and say that we're the shit yet, because we know that we're not. But we do appreciate everybody that has stuck with us so far and that continues to stick with us. We really appreciate it. But we're going to jump right into the topic of today. And again, that is cultivating joy.
I think this is probably one of my, my
I think
favorite.
you're gonna shine more in this episode because you have all of the.
I put in a lot of work into this topic in my life.
I think mine is more, I don't want to say instilled in me already, but I kind of know the things that bring me, but I think you're going to shine more in this episode.
Yeah, I just think, especially with what I have in my background with my life coaches and things like that, this is just a practice that I really did not believe in. Mm-hmm. I thought it was so stupid in the beginning. So I really had to go through a journey to really understanding it. And so I think, it's really important to me.
Yeah.
I also think there's a difference between joy and happiness, and so it'll be important to share.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
As we talk about.
For sure. Well, I think not because it's in our planning notes or anything like that, but one thing that you definitely have kind of taught me, because I still struggle with it sometimes, but in finding and cultivating that joy, how you reflect on your day and what you find that you're grateful for, right? Those daily gratitude reflections.
We can get really caught up, and I am, this is me talking about me, we can get really caught up in the day-to-day, the mundane, the why me, the this sucks, and all these things, because it's true. There are certain things in life that they do suck, and there are days that suck. There's just lots of negativity that goes on in your day. And in the beginning of my, personal development journey, it was an act of writing down at the beginning of the end of the day, 5 things that I was grateful for, and whoo, it was hard. I was like, but it was
because they all feels so surface level icky, and
But then it started I realized when I brought you guys into it with me, we kind of started doing it at the dinner table or before bed.
Yeah.
And hearing the kids' perspectives of the things that they were grateful for made me realize that I was putting too much work into, or too much thought into the gratitude. You know what you should first think about being grateful for is you woke up. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when you focus as much of your mental energy as you can on somebody else didn't, it really shifts your purpose, and it shifts how you go about the day. Just thinking wow, I am so grateful that I was chosen to wake up today. Mm-hmm. What am I going to do with these 24 hours that somebody else didn't get? And then you start picking this next little thing and this next little thing, and then
we become conscious of the little things that actually do bring you the joy.
Mm-hmm. And when you look for those, this is actually, you probably, people have probably heard of this term, but I really love it. But when you look for those glimmers, a little sparkle, mm-hmm. and you look for those little things that make you feel grateful, more of them come.
Yeah.
If you focus on the things that are negative, more of those will come too.